morning Bhagavad class. So let's start with prayers. Nilachal Nivasaya Nityaya Paramatmane Balabhad Subhadrabhyam Jagannathaya Namo Namaha. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalaakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschat Deshe Tarine. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Any Mataji or Prabhuji would like to recite the verse?
Prabhuji, can I?
Yes, Mataji, please go ahead.
Okay. Bhagavad Gita 9.1 Shri Bhagavanuvacha Idam te guhyatamam pravakshyami anasuyave jnananam vijnana sahitam yajnatva mokshase subhat. Translation and purport given by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, My dear Arjuna, because you are never envious of me, I shall impart to you this most confidential knowledge and realization, knowing which you shall be relieved of the miseries of material existence. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Prabhuji, do you want to take the next verse as well, or?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. Anybody else? Girivardhari Prabhuji or Kalyani Mataji, anyone?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Bhagavad Gita 18.66-7 Idante na tapakshaya na bhaktaya kadachana na cha shrushrushave vachyam na cha manyo vyashuyati. Translation by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada ki jai. This confidential knowledge may never be explained to those who are not austere or devoted or engaged in devotional service, nor to one who is envious of me. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. So, if we see the two verses, that and the theme of these two verses is how to receive knowledge, right? So, in the first verse, chapter 9, first verse, this is a very important verse and we should be very careful. That's why Krishna is making us careful by giving this verse, that who actually is eligible for that ultimate knowledge to receive and to understand, not only read. Anybody can read. If you have gone through even standard 5, if you have completed standard 5, then I think we can read Hindi and English or any other vernacular language, right? But the point here is, only who can understand that ultimate knowledge and practice in his own life so that he can reach his ultimate destination. And Krishna talks about the eligibility to understand that ultimate knowledge here. What does Krishna say? That, my dear Arjuna, I am telling you this, I'm going to tell you this ultimate knowledge. Why? The only eligibility criteria is because you are never jealous of me. So now, if we go to third canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, where Lord Kapila is talking to his mother Devuti, he says in one place that until and unless a person is jealous of another person, actually he is not jealous of that person, he is jealous of me who is residing in that person. because Krishna in the form of Paramatma resides in every person. So this is a very a key that we can take home today, that we should analyze oneself, we should introspect oneself, we should interrogate oneself in identifying that are we really jealous of a person or a situation or a thing which we don't have, or a thing which others have, right? Whether it's anyone handling a department, anyone better than me in any other activities, in any other way, if someone looks good, if someone does good, if someone speaks good, if someone sings good, in any other way, am I jealous of that person? This is a question that has to be answered to oneself, because Krishna is within, Krishna is not outside, right? Krishna is everywhere, but first, if we understand that Krishna is inside ourselves, then we can understand that Krishna is everywhere. So this is a very major question that we have to understand and answer to oneself, that whether we are really jealous or not. It never matters. Sometimes we say, right, unfortunately or fortunately, it comes out of our mouth that, Prabhuji, I have spent 13 years in ISKCON. Gone. Done. So your days spending in ISKCON will not make you eligible for getting that ultimate knowledge or going to Godhead, back to Godhead, right? Your days spent doesn't matter anything. That's why you see the first point in this verse is, we should never be jealous. That's why Kapil Muni says, Dehuti, that until and unless a person is jealous of another person, he will never get peace in his entire lifetime. And if you don't get peace, if you are always aggressive in your attitude, in your behavior, and in your characteristics, then leave about understanding Krishna, because Krishna cannot be understood with an aggravated nature. It cannot be understood. That's why you see the yogis, the pure devotees, why they are quiet, why they are silent, why they are subdued, why they are surrendered. This is the reason. That's why the first thing that we have to understand is that if we have to understand the confidential knowledge that is given by Krishna to Arjuna, if we have to understand that in reality, okay, not only in words and or not only in documentation, that I have completed this Siksha, that I have completed Bhakti Shastri, Bhakti Vaibhav, and what are all the things, I don't know all those things, but it's not on pen and paper. It's in the heart. That's why you see Srila Prabhupada gives a very iconic statement in his purport when he writes that Krishna understands the mood, the mentality, and the sincerity of that living entity who is trying to practice Krishna consciousness. He doesn't write that Krishna sees, oh, in ISKCON you have spent 50 years. Okay, congratulations. Come to my Vaikuntha. No, that doesn't make any sense. But Prabhupada writes that Krishna understands the mentality and the sincerity, and how and what is our mental status and how sincere we are. The only person who knows is, first is we oneself, and the second is Krishna. At times we may flatter oneself, saying that no, I am doing the best, I am doing the best. But the person who will judge it, whether we are doing our best or not, whether we are giving our best or not, that is Krishna. He will decide. That's why these two words that Prabhupada has used really mean for our life in our devotional path, that what is our mental status, with which intention we are here today, we are here just to boast for oneself, or we are here to show that, okay, I am this department head, I have spent 30 years in ISKCON, I am dealing with two departments, I am doing so much of preaching, I take care of that, I take care of this. Am I here for that? Or just few days back, I was watching a beautiful video that was a drama, in fact, done by the devotees of ISKCON Bhopal, and the drama name was "I am a senior devotee." When this, these keywords, these keywords, the way they got coined, I think they have ruined our ISKCON culture. Because once that tag starts coming and people start calling you, Prabhuji, you are senior, then our mind goes out of the blues. Once we become senior, that's why in that drama, it is very beautifully portrayed that once you become senior, then you stop, respecting others. You stop offering obeisances. You stop chanting the prasadam mantra. All these you stop, because I am a senior devotee. I have made so many other people devotees. Now these things, these small things are not required by me. So if this is the mentality with which we are here, then boss, maybe you may get lakhs of likes, you may get lakhs of followers, people may, with pomp and show welcome you. That can happen, no doubts, that can happen. But you will pass with distinction in this world, but you will fail in the arena of Krishna. That's why Srila Prabhupada writes, with what mentality you are here, that we have to understand. And if you don't understand that, then you will get respect, you will get everything, facilities and all and whatnot. But the actual destiny that we should have reached, we will not be able to. That's why first is with what intention we are here. Then only once Krishna understands that, then only, as Krishna says, Tadati buddhi yogam tam yen mamupyanti te. That's why Srila Prabhupada writes, one, Krishna understands his mentality, then Krishna will arrange such things that so that he can advance in his devotional service, devotional path. And otherwise, if Krishna says, no, bhai, this is only just time taking, time pass going on, then nothing is gonna work. That's why you see, even after many are there, and YouTube is opened, Google is opened, so there's nothing to hide and nothing to, I don't know what the things that are going nowadays. So even after so many days, even after in so high places, even when people go, public follows, media follows, YouTube is following, everyone is following. Why they are following? Because maybe in pen and papers you have climbed up, but with Krishna consciousness, you are zero, nothing else. That's why so many things, so many news are coming up. And the second thing is sincerity. How sincere we are, that really matters in this devotional path. Because if we are not sincere, if not today, tomorrow we will fall. That's why in material world, these things are very famous, like motivation, and I don't know, all these, so many things, so many classes, lakhs and crores of rupees people are earning just because of motivation, this, that, what not. But in the path of devotion, motivation doesn't have any place. I'm not saying, Bhagavatam is saying. Bhagavatam says, ahetuki apratihata. Then what you do is devotion. Otherwise, no, it's zero. If Paramdham Das has to come behind you telling Mataji chant, Mataji chant, then your chanting is just a process. It's not devotion. Your chanting is just following the instruction, not devotion. If that would have been devotion, then why Bhagavatam is saying that your whatever activities you do, It should be ahetuki apratihata. Matlab unmotivated and uninterrupted. Why? Why Bhagavatam is saying? Or we have to conclude that Bhagavatam is wrong. Bhagavatam is crap. It's not correct. We have to conclude in that way. That is why Srimad Bhagavatam says that in the path of devotion, see, we have to understand this, that in last 6 months, right? Like for example, we come in that arena where we have a counselor counseling. Tell me how many of us did consult in last 6 months to our counselors before going to a shopping mall, or before going to purchase a dress for oneself, or to purchase anything to one's own counselor? Did we? No. Then why on the path of devotion we need to consult a counselor to chant more rounds, to read more Bhagavatam, to read whatever extra things we want to read? Why do we want to do that? Because our steps are just mere steps. They are not getting converted into pure devotion. And that is why this chapter 9, this iconic chapter 9 of entire Srimad Bhagavatam talks about unalloyed devotional service. That's why 9:22 Krishna says, Ananya yaschintayanto mam yejana pariyupasate. What is the word? Ananya yash. Anya na iti ta ananya iti. Accept everything else. When you consider Krishna, remove everything, eradicate everything. And then when you consider Krishna, that is Ananya Bhakti. And the same words is pulled by Rupa Goswami in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu saying, Anya Abhilashita Shunyam. There also Anya is there. So that's why in Hindi there are two words. One is bhi, one is he. We go in our devotional path with bhi, but Krishna says only he. If you consider only Krishna in everything, then it will work out. Else, he will fail. That's why our Goswami ji says, Rama hi kevala prema pyara jani leu jo jananihara. Only ultimate knowledge is Krishna's love. That is why if anybody would have read Chaitanya Charitamrita, if you try to remember the conversation between Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Ramananda Rai almost spoke the entire Shad Sandarbha written by Jiva Goswami, right? Entire Shad Sandarbha. And whenever he told one thing, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, okay, it is good, but go ahead, tell something more. He again tells something, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, okay, theek hai, very good, but please tell me more, something more. And this way they continue, and at the end, Ramananda Rai talks about Madhurya love, the actual love, the ultimate love. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gets pacified. Then he becomes happy. So until and unless we reach to that level, we are just following the process. And we can reach to that level only when we are 100% sincere in our, in the process of devotional service. That's why if you read the Leela's pastimes of Nikunj, in that it is always mentioned that the Asht Sakhis always tend, or whatever they think they do or they want to do, are only meant to make Shyam Sundar and Srimati Radharani happy. There is nothing else, even in their houses, okay? Even in the houses of all Ashtasakhis, whatever is there, like for example, in my house, if there is a dining table, I use it, right? I use it for eating my lunch and dinner or breakfast, whatever it is. But in the lives of Ashtasakhis, whatever they have in their houses, those items are only there to be used by Shyam Sundar and Kishori ji, Srimati Radharani. Only there. They are not for their own personal use. means they are completely zero in themselves and serving Krishna and Srimati Radharani. So to that level, we have to understand this philosophy that we are not for oneself. Right? We say that Jivera Swarup hoye Krishner Nityadas. We tell. Do we really understand? If somebody tells you one word, see how angry we become. If somebody gives you a menial service, ki Prabhuji, can you do that? Do that. I am doing this. You are telling me I don't have time. We quickly get angry. So that means all these things that we are doing for oneself, to praise oneself, to get a better name and fame. That means that first thing, that means still we have that jealousy factor in our life. And as Krishna says, that if you have jealousy in your life, you will never be able to understand this ultimate knowledge. So there again we fail. So that is why first criteria we have to understand. For example, especially in villages, what happens that, if my neighbor buys 10 gram of gold, I start getting jealous of him. That, oh, how did he buy 10 gram of gold? Why you also buy? Who told you not to buy? He went to the shopkeeper. Shopkeeper didn't give him free of cost. He charged whatever the price is. And the same will happen to you. You go, the shopkeeper will never deny, telling them, no, I have given your neighbor the amount. I want him to go ahead. I don't want you to go ahead. That's why I will not give you. The shopkeeper will not tell you. The shopkeeper will be very kind enough to give you 10 gram of gold. Just give the money. Simple. But we are jealous. How did he get money? From where did he get money? How did he get money? When did he get money? What is he doing that he is getting so much money? His wife is wearing so many things. He is doing so many things. Why we are jealous? And this jealous in our material life to our devotional life destroys us within so badly that we never tend to understand Krishna's knowledge. The love that Krishna wants to really give us, we never tend to understand. That's why, even though it seems to be very small, a very small item in our day-to-day life, but this is very, very, very important that we should never be jealous. You do your part. Let the other things let them be done by other people. You just mind your work, as we say, right? Mind your language, mind your work, mind yourself. So we have to mind ourselves first and not be jealous here and there. That's why, see, why we are jealous, because as Goswamiji says, Siya Ram amay jagjani karahu pranam jori jugpani. Because till date we have not understood, or we have not realized that Krishna resides in every living entity. This philosophy we have not understood. If you have understood, then there is no point of being jealous of anyone. I remember when we were child. So in English mediums, so what happens is, we have elocution and extempo contest. So I used to be very jealous of a girl who was there, known as what was her name, Manjushri Vishwas. So she was so eloquent, she was so good. I used to tell her, hey Manju, you take first prize and get out, man, get out. Let us fight for the first prize. Because it was like, if she stands, the first prize is gone. Forget about first prize. You will never get it. So, but down the lane, we understood that she is doing your part. And there was another boy in my own class. So we had a very, just a touch and go, that sort of competition. So people used to, and we were very friendly even. So when somebody asked, he told that very beautifully. He said, somebody asked that, how come you guys are so good friends, but on the platform you fight like anything? So he said, see, when on the platform we are competitors, but when we get down the platform, we are friends. We do our job, we fight there, but here we are the best friends. So that's how we have to understand that where you have to do your work, give your best, and if nature wants, Krishna wants, the best will come to you. There's no point of getting jealous, of talking ill of anyone and doing what should not be done. Because on the path of devotional service, until and unless we are empty from within, we are empty from this material perspective, till that point of time, we will never be able to understand this entire devotional world. We will never be able to understand. We can spend time, no doubt, but the actual realization will never come in our life. That's why you see after 10 years, 5 years, 10, 20 years, 25 years, we tend to go in wrong directions even after hearing and doing so many things. After so many years, or even after decades, we tend to go wrong. Why? Because our intention, as Srila Prabhupada says, our intention and our sincerity levels are not up to the mark. That's why if we have to understand that ultimate knowledge, that ultimate bliss, if we want to relish Krishna's love, then the first foundation that we have to start with is we should not be jealous of anyone. Let it be a person, let it be a place, let it be a situation. Never. Just forget that. We have to understand that let's do your best and leave the rest to Krishna. And you will see Krishna will really take care of it. But that ignorance or that pride, that ego that we have in our life, that I am the doer, I am doing, that breaks our life, breaks our devotion service. So we have to understand the small tips and tricks with which we can really climb the ladder. And that is why first Krishna tells that this is how you have to understand. This is a process of understanding the devotional service, the devotional life, the devotional knowledge. And secondly, in 1867, he gives a disclaimer that, boss, a person who is not austere, who is not devoted, who is envious of me, you should not open these things in front of him. Means in gist, Krishna tells a person who is not surrendered to me, you should not talk about confidential things. You should not talk about anarnagyas chintayanto, all these things to him, because he will take in a wrong direction. So this disclaimer we should always carry in ourselves, that at times what happens on the verge of impressing someone, on the verge of convincing someone, especially in roadside book distribution. Book distribution is coming right away from 1st December. So on the verge of convincing someone, we tend to tell some things which are really should not be, but we think that no, by telling this, might be he will get impressed, might be he will get convinced. That's never going to happen. People might praise you for a time being, but they will forget and they will go away. That's never will happen. So we have to understand that this supreme knowledge, this confidential knowledge, should not be told or discussed with everyone and anyone. Even when people come in our house as guests who really are not devotees or don't practice devotional service, devotional life, should not be discussed so many things. Just keep it on the upper surface. Hello, hi, goodbye, done. That's because if you tell these things, they have their own problems in life. And when those problems in life will not be dealt in the way you told, then the finger pointing will be towards Krishna. See, that person told me that Krishna does this and this. He told me to chant. I chanted one round. By chanting one round, he would think that he is doing a blunder. It's something very great, which Ashoka the Great also could not do. He will think. And the reflections will not come in his life. So his finger pointing will always be towards Krishna. And from there, he will do more sin and again he will go down. So that's why we should not open the confidential leelas, the confidential pastimes of Krishna in front of everyone and anyone. Okay, so with this, I would like to conclude. Any Mataji or Prabhuji, if they have any questions or if anyone wants to add, they can. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.